lovely.
Well, hello again, and nice to see you again.
Nice
Uh,
to see you.
yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better. You got rid of that nasty cold that you had, so
I
that's
did.
you're feeling great. And yeah, it's awesome. I can't believe we're so close to Christmas,
I
right?
know.
Are you
Short
having are
day.
you having the family at your place, or are you going somewhere? Yeah, you're having
No
all
family coming here. So
you.
yeah, so I've got family coming for 3 days, and
Yeah,
then I have a couple of days when I won't know what date is. You know those days between Christmas and New Year, and nobody knows what date is.
yeah.
And then I've got more family coming up to New Year. So I have a little gap in the middle, but I'm
But
looking forward to it.
so you have two. Yeah, you've got two bunches of them coming, so that'll
Yeah,
keep you
yeah,
busy for sure. Yeah.
yeah. That's
Well, that's great. It's getting all the food in, planning the menu,
yeah.
doing all that. Well, I got off the hook real easy. My daughter's having it, and my son and his wife. And so we're all going to be at one house, my daughter's. So she says, Mom, you don't have to worry about cooking a thing. I'm just going to take the trifle for dessert.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's going to be great. So it's super easy, and we can do all our exchange at her place. So, because
Oh,
sometimes,
that'll be lovely.
like you have had to do 2 meals, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of work, but this year will be so easy. We won't have to worry about it anyway. Not that
Fancy
it's
that trifle, Brenda. Did you say it was sherry trifle or cherry trifle?
cherry.
Cherry. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, no. Yeah, no. I make the custard and the whipped cream and the cherries. And do you think I can find ladyfingers? They're so hard to find, the Italian biscuits. So
Yeah.
what I've had to substitute for are the jelly rolls and chocolate and with the cherry or strawberry jam, and then I cut
Oh, the
them.
Swiss rolls. Yeah, that'll work.
I line because I have this big container on a stem, right? And I line them all up at the side and in the center so that it's a layer of this, a layer of that, and so on. And then the top layer, is the cherries and the whipped cream. So, but they love it, but it weighs a ton. First of all, the dish itself empties heavy, right? And then once you get everything in there, but they want it every year. They don't want Christmas pudding. They don't want minced tarts. They don't want any of that. So I always volunteer because they'll say, then what do you want? Well, Nan, we want Nan's trifle. So that's what
It's
I'm
just
doing.
transporting it everywhere. Isn't it?
I
That's
know
the thing.
you got to find a box, right? I've got a box here. I found a box that can fit in a bag, a sturdy bag that I can put it in, run some tissue around it, and
Oh yeah.
because you got to protect it, right? But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, it's you know what, it's going to work out great,
And it
and
sounds fabulous.
happy, yeah. Well, we're going to acknowledge people here. We've got Elaine Cousin. She came in first. We've got Damara. We've got Dean, which is Secrets of the Red Moon. We've got Jeff Peterson again. Oh, and we've got Right Way. We've got Sharen's Sure and Shuranez. Here we go. Shuranez. Welcome, Shuranez. Free readings, yes and no. Any personal questions you want to answer to, you go down and you click that little money thing, and I'll get this stuff out here so you can see the banner. And it's called Surrender. Oh, I love it. So yeah, here we are. Where are we here? Okay. So I did have a moving ticker tape, didn't I? Here, let's see if we can find the ticker tape so people know what's going on here. Got so many people, so many ticker tapes here because I've worked with so many other people. Here we go. We're going to take this one off. And so here you go. Okay, so answer to your question. Comments. Surrender. Answer to your question is minimum of $5 super chat. If you ask a question, it can go up $10, $20, whatever, but you're getting a double reading both from myself and Anne if you have a question. Now, if you stay in the chat room when we're finished doing all these, as you can see, these colored paid donations are for personal questions. Then we give out a couple of cards at the end for free. Okay, so that's how it works in the room. All right. So, but if you have something personal, you know, and you want an answer, it's a super chat minimum of $5. So we've got Marby. Hi, Marby. How are you? I'm trying to get all these names down here, Anne, and then we'll
Okay.
start moving
Yep.
on because we do have some super chats here. And our first super chat is Gerald. And Gerald, we know, is always open, which means a general reading. Then we have Secrets of the Red Moon, which is Dean. Thanks, Dean. I'm smiling at your question, Dean. Excuse me. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. So, Gerald, thank you for coming into the room. An absolute pleasure to read for you. You have some fabulous cards here. So, first card, the Awakening card. This is a Major Arcana card, and it asks you to just take your time and look at things from all different perspectives. And the little drawing on the card, look, she's upside down. Everything looks completely different from her perspective. So looking at things from everybody's perspective, take your time, pausing and just assessing from all angles. The Eight of Coins says, when you're doing that, take care of all the tiny details. Dot the I's, cross the T's, read the small print, read it again. Make sure all those tiny little details are in place. So we've got assessment and attention to detail. We've then got the gift card, Six of Coins. This is lovely. This is something showing up, something that you've been hoping for, working towards. Here it is, Six of Coins. So very much connected to career, work, home life, money, family life, something new showing up, something you've been really waiting for and working towards. And here it is showing up. And then we've got the Two of Wands. This is you then moving forward. This is progress. After the Eight of Wands, which is here it is, new start. Now you're doing something about it. It's progress. It's moving forward, very likely alongside somebody else and working together with somebody else. So we've got this period of assessment, looking at things from all perspectives, all angles, and absolutely being diligent in taking care of those small details, because those tiny details can make a massive difference. And then in comes the gift card, something new, something exciting, possibly financial for you. And then you moving forward with it. But you will be very well prepared for that because you've done your homework and because you've sorted out all those tiny little small print details. So an interesting week for you, Gerald. It's looking absolutely lovely. So thank you for coming into the room. Brenda.
Thank you, Anne. Okay, well, you could be getting ready to launch something. You've got the Fool, the leap of faith. You're nobody's fool. You may be contemplating trying something new in the new year, getting ready, but you're not quite ready. You're kind of got your foot in one world and heading out into this new launch, new world. You need to get all your ducks in a row. Things aren't completely tied up. The loose ends are still dangling a little bit there. So you want to have this freedom to go forward and do something new and commit to it. But it is a new beginning for you, but you need to make sure you got all the information before you take that leap. Now, you've got the Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself, defending yourself, trying to promote and defend yourself right now. You're standing your ground, which is good. Don't back up. Don't give up. If somebody offers you something, a lesser whatever, I would think about it very seriously before, especially if it's that legal issue you're dealing with. Standing up for your beliefs and fighting in your end of the corner will work in a lot of cases. They may come across and offer you something. Think long and hard about it. The Queen of Pentacles in the center position, okay? This is prosperity. This is fertility. This is moving forward. She, I always call her Mother Earth. She has a green thumb. What she plants comes to fruition, but she's also very patient. Something will come. Something will work out in your favor, but it's taking its sweet time. I get it. you could be connecting with somebody from your past or who lives at a distance from you. This is that time of year where we do connect with family, friends, and people who aren't close geographically. You could be connecting with them, tapping into your inner child, enjoying some conversation with them as well. Maybe you're going to be either talking to them virtually or on the phone if you can't meet in person. This is the card that says tap into your inner child, have a good time, okay? And you end on a high note. The sun, best card in the whole deck, Gerald. You know that. This is a card of prosperity and happiness and fulfillment and having the freedom to enjoy all of that. It's also the card of well-being, good health, mental, spiritual, and physical good health. So this is a beautiful card of a new beginning. It always shows a new baby coming in. I always think of the New Year's baby coming in. And so you could be hearing about, you could be giving seeing the birth of something new coming into your life in the form of prosperity, or hearing about somebody, a niece, a nephew, somebody in the family that might be announcing the announcement of a baby as well. So I have to say something funny here, because we used to have or go to many friends' homes for New Year's Eve in the days when our kids were little, and we would tuck them into bed and we'd have a party. And always the host would come down at to ring in the new year in a diaper. Dressed with a dummy in his mouth, a baby bonnet, and a diaper. And there was always a joke at a family party. The host always showed up at midnight dressed like that. So really funny. I had to add that. I know it doesn't mean anything to everybody, but it is funny, so you can laugh about it. Anyway, thank you very much, Gerald, for your question, and many blessings, and wishing you a great holiday season. Okay, coming in next. All right. Dean, Secrets of the Red Moon. Everybody check out Dean. He goes live a lot of the times. And yes, we had a discussion. Dean's met somebody new in his life. He seems like a really good person. He hasn't met him in person, nor have they talked virtually like Skype or anything like that. But everything seems to be coming up legitimate. So this guy's name is Jeff. And yeah, so we just have to see how this is going to go. He seems okay, but my big problem is when someone says, I'm not in an area where I have Skype access or whatever, I worry about that. Okay. That's just me, Dean. You know me. I'm like your big sister. I'm always concerned about you. And yeah.
Okay, so Dean, starting off, overall energy, 7 of Wands. So this is about, excuse me, you stepping up and speaking up, really being quite assertive and saying what you need, saying how it needs to be, and you not being afraid to do this, being assertive, being kind, obviously, do the two together. But the overall energy is requiring you to step up and speak up. This is about boundaries. This is about saying what needs to be said. This is about you, we say in England, setting your stall out, putting down the ground rules. Your help, 8 of Wands, fast moving. This could really take off. This could be quite fast news coming in, everything lifting off all at once for the best reasons possible. So things really lifting off quite quickly. Focusing on the Ace of Wands, a new opportunity, a new start, something that you're really excited about. This card says, what are you waiting for? But it can be quite impulsive, so take care with that. This is exciting, this is enthusiasm, this is action orientated, and it's new. It's the Ace coming in. How can you help yourself? Page of Cups. Now the pages are messengers. They all have a little envelope somewhere on the card. And this little Page of Cups says, trust your intuition. It's on track. Really listen to that. She also brings in messages of love, appreciation, help and support. So this could be actually somebody showing up with guidance, with loving messages, with help for you. Guidance from spirit, 2 of coins. This is about balance, financial balance. Yes. Work-life balance. Yes. We're talking about a relationship. So this is energy balance. Make sure it's equal and one isn't always giving while the other always receiving. This is a card that asks you to get a really sound balance and keep it that way. So keeping things in balance. Your outcome, 8 of coins. Look into this very carefully for the best reasons possible. It's the 8 of coins. Little details. Find out all the details. Do your homework. I've just said it's come up in another reading. Read the small print. Yes. Dot the I's, cross the T's. But this is also a card of doing diligently, finding out all the details for yourself and really going into small details, not letting things, oh, that'll be fine, I'll leave that. No, you need to know, and you need to know all the details. You need to know exactly where you are. And that card's fallen right underneath this, setting your stall out and setting up and speaking up, stepping up and speaking up. Now, all that said, because I couldn't just leave it on a cliffhanger like that, I pulled another card, which is 9 of Cups. You'll love this. You'll know exactly what it is. It's wishes fulfilled. It's happiness. It's joy. It's fulfillment. It's absolutely everything that will make you happy. Now, in order to get there, there are some things that you need to do first. So that's what I've got for you. We've got this fabulous opportunity for a new start. This Ace of Wands is exciting. It's absolutely wonderful. Things really taking off fast. And be mindful to look after you and make sure you know the ground rules. You're going to be setting those. You're going to be finding out everything you need to know. And then this opportunity really taking off and could indeed be very, very lovely for you. But do your homework first. And I know you're a teacher, so you'll know what I mean.
Yeah, research.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you, Anne. Okay, the Magician comes up. You know, I know this is your dream, to have a beautiful relationship and a friendship with somebody. You've been there before, but it hasn't been completely meant to be. I know your hopes are high. You've got everything there and the ability to make the magic happen. You do, okay? But like Anne said, I want you to be mindful and be careful. Hold on to your purse strings. I said something to you yesterday, and we won't repeat it here. Okay, mark my words. This card comes up. Watch your money. Hang on to your money. Don't be giving it out because there you go. Yeah. Don't be giving your money away to anybody because they say that they need it or they're desperate or they make an excuse. Okay, so that's a red flag. I mentioned yesterday, I have my qualms about this person when they have an excuse why they're not going to virtually let you see them or hear them. And well, maybe that you've heard them, but to do that, I don't care where he's stationed, they have internet. They have access. They have families. If they need to get a hold of a wife in a hospital or somewhere, they will be allowed that. Unless he's undercover and he's a mercenary and he can't say anything where he is or about his whereabouts. I have a nephew who was a mercenary. So you know what? It was Auntie, I'm in Germany in a hospital. I don't know if I'm going to make it. That was it. Okay. So I want you to be cautioned. I love this guy. He looks great. I've seen his picture, but I have something digging in me that's making me leery. Okay. Who shows up in the middle? The devil. Okay. Beware. This is the card of addictions, addictive behavior, repeating bad habits, dishonesty, all those things that I'm not saying he does. I'm just saying, why did the devil show up? So I just want you to keep your eyes open. I would insist, if he keeps making an excuse why he cannot see or speak to you virtually, just pull back a little bit, okay? It's going to take strength. I don't want to see you get into an argument with this individual, but he may come back and want to come back defending himself, okay? If you start questioning him, but you have that right. You need to know. You know what I mean? You need to know. So stay strong through this, okay? Now, judgment comes in. Yeah. But this is like getting a second chance. When the judgment card comes in, you make a judgment call to do or not to do. Okay. So I want you to think about this. I just, the minute you say, yeah, he's legit, I'll be happy for you. But in the meantime, right now, some red flags that keep gnawing at me. Okay. And so again, be mindful of money. Keep your eyes open if this guy has a problem with addictive behavior of some sort. I mean, I know where you said he is, what he does, what he's supposed to be doing. As far as a profession, that would be very difficult to do that. I get that. But you only have, well, no, you've had these pictures of him, which is him, which if it is him, okay, that's my other thing. I've seen this happen to other people where someone has stolen somebody's identity. They posted those pictures and they say that's who they are. Now, you did say the phone number came up legitimate. So I'm rooting for you and I'm rooting for this relationship, but I want you to be really open about it. Okay. Really open about it and just keep your eyes open. Okay. I hope it is. I hope it's legitimate. I hope I can eat my words later, but you always come to me with these questions and that's what I'm seeing. So just keep your mind open, beware of your money. If he keeps putting off an excuse why he can't talk to you in virtually, then I would just pull back a little bit. Let him come to you. Okay. Okay, that's all I got for you. I know I sounded like negative Nanny here, but I care for you, Dean, very much, and I want to protect you. That's all. Okay, but that's what those cards are. You saw them. Okay. Okay, he's probably regretting he asked me that question. Sorry, Dean. I love you and I mean well. But even Anne said, dig deep, do your research. Those are what it says for something, So yeah. Okay. All righty. Marby. Hi, Marby. How are you? And uh Surrender, I got your super chat, and thank you very much. And we will address your question when we get to you. Okay. What is the currency that you sent your money in, Surrender? What is that currency? I was curious what it was. Okay, Barbie wants a general.
Okay, so Marby, out of all these cards, 2 of them are knights. So that's fast moving energy. They all have a motorbike. The first one we're talking about is the Knight of Coins. Now, this is the only one not riding their motorbike because she's looking at the map. So this is the card of Plan A, Plan B, and if necessary, Plan C. Planning diligently so that when she gets back on the bike, look, she knows exactly where she's going and she knows how to get there. So detailed planning. The Moon card comes next, Major Arcana card. And this just reminds you to make sure that you've got all the information that you think you have and that you think you need. The Moon says very often there is new information coming to light, and you might need to find that out when you're making these detailed plans. It's also a card that says trust your intuition, go within for your answers, ask, how is this working? Is it making me feel great and enthusiastic? In which case, that's great. If you're not so sure, there's a reason you're not so sure. So look a bit further. Then we've got the High Priestess, another Major Arcana card. That's exactly what she's doing. She's looking a bit further. She's reading. She's gathering information. She's taking her time. She's assessing. She's finding out everything she needs to know before committing. So we've got these two cards together. New information coming in, but you finding it out, taking your time. The Knight of Wands is next. That really is fast energy. Flying in, saying think it through and act with care. So things really lifting off fast for the best reasons possible. But this card as well says don't be too hasty. Do your High Priestess homework. This can be very impulsive, very fast, furious, everything quickly. I want an answer. I want it now. I want it yesterday. And the answer to that is no, thank you. I'm just making sure that this is exactly what I would like to do. So make your plans, take your time, gather all your information, and then get ready, because when this Knight of Wands comes in, things happening fast and very successfully. King of Coins, just to finish off. The Midas touch king. Success, confidence, opportunity. This king is a senior figure in the tarot, an authority figure. Very good with money, very good in business, very focused on home, on family, extremely successful. So the key to getting to this lovely king here of confidence, success, and positive, successful opportunity is planning and really taking your time to find out everything you need to know before you commit. And once you decide, I think that could happen quite quickly after that. So Marby, I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, Marby, just like Anne had the Knight of Wands, which is fast, I have the Knight of Swords, which is fast moving too, and he's going charging. But the thing here with this is the cautionary thing here is pull back a little bit on the reins. Don't get too excited. Don't take any major risks with something in a big hurry because it sounds too good to be true. It could be. Just be mindful of that. With the wands, you have to go after it. It's the card of, doing it, getting there, and being active. With this one here, it's saying pull back a little bit. You could be getting really excited about something and you just want to go after it, but there could be some risks involved. Just pull back on the reins a little bit. You are going to be busy. The Eight of Wands shows up, super fast moving action. The slow times are going to be over because you do have the Hangman here as well. And you may have felt as though you're hanging in limbo, but you're going to see things will pick up and escalate. The momentum is going to pick up, okay? With the Hangman, once you get all the information you need and you look at everything from a wider, broader, open-minded perspective, then you're able to go after things and you will hit the ground running. Now, with these Eight of Wands, that could also be the Wands of Cupid, or you could be planning an airline ticket because they are flying wands. In the center position, she had the King of Cups. Am I right? No, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, coins, pentacles. I have the King of Wands. Go big or go home. He leads by example. You have the ability to go out somewhere and do something. Walk in your light. Okay, you are in the spotlight. You're brave. You're able to go after something here. It's going to excite you, whatever it is. Okay, it may be something new you might not have considered. Now, protect it. I'm not saying get a copyright, but what I'm saying is protect it, because the Nine of Wands is protecting what you have created, defending it, not giving up. When things get tough, the tough get going. That's what I think about with her. She doesn't give up. So basically, things are going to pick up. You're going to see the momentum pick up. You're going to be busy. You're going to be excited about something new you want to go charging towards. And you have the ability to either be your own boss and lead the way. Also, it's a card of teaching. That particular King of Wands, he's able to go out there on his platform and teach, preach, and convey things to other people as well. So you could be considering that. When things get a little bit slow here, don't give up, okay? Because you know that it's going to pick up, all right? Well, that's what I have for you, Marby. Whatever you're up to. Sounds interesting. Solomon White, no, you cannot ask for a free question, free reading. Nobody gets a free reading, okay? At the end, you know that. You're in my room all the time, sweetheart. So if you have a question like everybody else, you have to be fair. You pay the $5 or more to get asked questions. So at the end, if you want to stay in the room and as time permits, we will just pull 2 cards randomly. They may or may not relate to what you want. Okay, so that's how the room goes. You know, those are my rules, and I can't bend them because it wouldn't be fair to everybody else, and Anne as well. So, okay, our next one is thank you for becoming a new member, Surrender. Thank you so much. Now, you had a question here about a woman in his life. So I am really in love with Kusuma. I would like to marry her. She is neglecting me. I'm not able to do anything. I don't know if she's loving someone else. What can I do? I have done whatever I can at my end. Okay, so basically you have a relationship question. We're going to pull cards on that, and we're going to see if they're positive or they're negative, okay, if they work. So Anne, go ahead. You do your thing.
Okay, so looking at your cards, you've done whatever you can. You want to know where you stand in this relationship. Okay. So your first card, 5 of Coins, is a temporary sense of lack. Our little angel on the card, she can't see anything except this empty piggy bank, when in fact she's got all the money that she needs, all the resources that she needs. She just needs to look round and see them. So this card says, focus on your strengths right now and know that you have everything you need. Your help, we've got a brand new opportunity, new start, really exciting, something brand new, something that you're really enthusiastic about. This is an A, it's a new start. It's something that's really exciting, fast moving, action orientated. This card shows up and says, what are you waiting for? So that's your help. Now, what do you need to focus on right now? This is planning. This Knight of Coins showing up again, and it's immediately followed by another knight. So I'll come to that in a minute. What do you need to focus on? Detailed plans. Knowing, taking your time. Plan A, plan B, if necessary, plan C. Making sure that you know where you'd like to go, how you're going to get there. All these tiny details need planning and putting in place. Now, how can you help yourself? We've got the Knight of Pencils. This is the swords in traditional tarot. So we've got the planning, asking yourself, what would you like to do? Where would you like to go? Where would you like to be? And this card comes in, it's all about choices. And this card says, choose very, very carefully. Now, in flies this little motorbike, and she's got 2 choices, the main road or the bumpy track. So slow down, take your time, be absolutely
Same card. Yeah.
same card across the ocean. Choose very, very carefully. Find out details. This isn't just as cut and dried and simple as you may want it to be, actually. Guidance from Spirit, we've got the life experience card. Now, this is about you learning from experience. Taking all of that wisdom and now making positive changes. So life experience, think back. What worked well? Go with that. What didn't work so well? That's equally useful information. But if it didn't work well, don't do it again. You know what I mean? It's asking you not to repeat any unhelpful cycles. This says learn. Take those pearls of wisdom, everything you've learned, and now it's time to make some positive changes. And when you do, the outcome, King of Wands, this is amazing energy. The King's authority figures in the deck. This one is supremely self-confident, knows their worth, up front, out there in the spotlight. They've had to work really hard to get all of that success and accolade, and they take all that wisdom and they help other people with it. So this is the king of the action plan, doing something new, doing something differently. We were talking about plans with this Knight of Coins. The King of Wands comes in with a dynamic, exciting, confident action plan. This king is focused. There's no way that this king isn't going to be successful. He knows exactly what to do. So, looking at your cards, you've done whatever you can. Know that you are enough. New opportunities coming in for you, which really could be quite exciting. But you're going to plan, you're going to think it through. You are going to make really wise choices, but do not be rushed into decisions. This little Knight of Pencils here needs to slow down to see what the options are. She can't just go flying in there, go, oh, I'll do this, I'll go this way. So slow it right down. If anybody's saying, I need an answer, I need it now, I need it yesterday, you're going to consider very, very carefully. Make positive changes. Know that you've got all this life experience. Really draw upon that to make those positive changes. And when you do, this King of Wands is absolutely spectacular. It really is. I mean, this king arrives and you know that they are absolutely supremely confident. So this could well be you at the end of this, stepping out with something new, thinking it through carefully. But the underlying energy is know that you are enough. Know that you have enough. So it's looking interesting. You have some things to consider, but we've got the opportunity for a fabulous new beginning with some positive changes going along with that. So do bear that in mind as well. So bless you. I hope that resonates, and thank you.
Thank you, Anne. Okay, my friend, surrender. I have a question to ask you because my guides are telling me that you actually have not got together with this woman and dated for any period of time. Am I correct or wrong on that? Okay. Because my cards are showing me that this is someone you've got your eye on. You think that she could be the one. She's the one in your mind's eye that you could love and marry, but she's not having any part of it. My question is, have you guys connected? Have you dated? Have you actually gone out together yet? Because you're saying she's neglecting you. She's not giving you the time of day. So have you gone out with this girl yet? Or are you wondering why she's neglecting you because she's maybe perhaps seeing someone else? So I'm talking to you, Surrender. If you can come in and you can answer that question for me, I'd appreciate it. Because I'm seeing this girl wanting somebody. Okay, yeah. Have you, you're saying thanks, ma'am. Have you guys not actually dated yet? Because, yeah, you haven't dated yet, right? Or is that yes, you have? I'm confused. Have you dated yet? Yes or no? I'll wait because these cards are interesting.
Yes.
You have dated. Okay, thank you. Well, communication is the big thing here, getting to know each other. Because what I did for you was I actually pulled the tarot messages and the romance deck. She's holding off because she wants to be with somebody with money, the dowry. No, ma'am, we didn't date. Okay, I was right. Okay, thank you. All right. I'm telling you what she's looking for. Okay. I don't see her dating anybody else right now. So I wondered about that because I got the feeling you guys have not connected and dated yet. So, no, ma'am, you haven't dated. You've got your eye on her. You'd love to date her. You'd love to pursue her. You think she's the one you could marry, which is fantastic. But I'm telling you right now, finances is what this girl wants. Okay. She wants a man who's going to take care of her and who's going to have the money to do it. I don't know about your financial situation, Surrender, but I'm telling you, she's thinking of a guy with money. Okay. Don't push this. All right. This is like Anne had the same thing. This is the Knight of Swords. Don't take a risk. If she's not interested, because she's not, she's very independent. She's solo. She makes her mind up to do whatever she wants to do. She's very, very strong and independent. This is the Queen of Swords. She just, that's it. And look what happens. It ends. Okay. So when she makes her mind up, no, it's no. Okay. But I don't want you to pursue this because I'm telling you, I do not see her dating someone else right now because she wants someone with money and she hasn't found that some guy yet. Okay. So don't be hard on yourself. It has nothing to do with you, your personality, your looks, the beautiful person you are. She is a little bit worried about who's going to take care of me financially. That's what she wants when she marries somebody. That's what I'm seeing. You know, there's lots of choices and decisions here you might have to make. And don't box yourself in, Surrender. You're a beautiful person. Be open. Okay. Be open to meeting somebody else. I know she's got your eye, but I'm telling you right now, she's turned her back on you already. She doesn't want any part of this. Okay. So don't keep pursuing this. Stop pursuing, stop pushing it because you deserve someone who truly loves you for you, not for what your income is or what your profession is or how much money you're going to have. Okay. Yeah. It's great. We all think of those things when we do want to get married, but it shouldn't be the top priority. Now, excuse me, you guys need to talk things out. I think you've got your eye on this girl, but she hasn't given you the time of day and she doesn't intend to do that. Because when you meet the right person, as you reveal your innermost feelings to her, you're going to get to know each other. And that's sharing a lot of dialogue. Okay. You just can't all of a sudden say, oh, she's beautiful. She's this, she's that. I want her to be my wife and I want to marry her. It doesn't happen like that. Okay. You've got to develop those feelings together, not just yours, because you got a lot of love to give. You want someone who's going to reciprocate that. The world. You're going to open a portal to a new dimension, a new cycle in your life. It will end. This is going to end, my darling. I'm sorry. Okay. It's going to end suddenly. You're going to step up and be the man you deserve to be and know that you deserve the right person. So you're going to see a new opening here. I would say she's gone. I would say she's not seeing anybody else. She's got her mindset in a box of exactly who she wants to be with, and it's not you. Okay. So I don't sugarcoat my readings. I read them as I see them. Neither does Anne. So I would be moving forward. I would be looking for someone else. Keep yourself open because your someone else is out there. Trust me. Okay. The world is at your feet. You've got control over that. And you'll have lots of beautiful choices to pick from. Okay. So that's what I've got for you. Thank you so much, Surrender, for coming in, trusting me and Anne and I to do this for you. And have a great season here, holiday season. And don't cry tears over this woman. She's gone. She's not looking back. Okay. So she's not crying over you. Okay. You'll find the right one. Okay. Whew, that one to me was very intense. Okay. Okay, so thank you. 20 rupees is 30 cents in Canadian. So guess what, Surrender? You didn't pay $5. You've got to go back and top that up. I know you're an honest man. That's why I asked you, because that's only 30 cents in Canadian. So you got to pay $5. Just put in $5, not 20 rupees. If you're honest, want to come back. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, Tamara. I had that feeling. Okay, so we're going into do. Thank you so much for becoming a new member, Sabina's. Erica, General. Okay, sweetheart, thank you.
Okay, Erica, welcome to the room, and thank you for asking us to do a reading, and thank you as well for popping over to my channel every week and leaving some lovely comments. It really is appreciated. So, first card, Justice. So this, if you're waiting for any sort of decision, this says it could fall in your favor. This is also the card that says, excuse me, it asks you to focus on honesty, integrity, fairness, wisdom, moving forward, following your moral compass. Your help, Page of Pencils. This is new information coming in. Now, sometimes this little page can be a little bit tactless, so don't take any notice of the messenger, but listen to the information. New information coming in, you might find it secondhand. It might mean a slight change to plan, but generally, this is new information, new inspiration. That's really crucial. This is clarity coming in. And focus on success. When you get that information, we've got the victory card. Victory, success, happiness, joy. So you being following that moral compass, doing what you know is the right thing to do. We've got, excuse me, the World card. This is the end of a cycle. It's celebrating a job well done. And now here you are, moving on and moving up to the next level. So this is exciting, but it's the end of something, the start of something even better. So look at things from a broad perspective. Don't be so focused on the past that you're missing a golden opportunity, excuse me, in the present. Stand back, look at a broader horizon. When you do, what an outcome. King of Wands. Now, this could be you, could be somebody coming in to help you, who is extremely successful, very entrepreneurial, very focused. This is the king with the action plan. This is what you need to do. This is how I can help you. This is the teacher. This is the mentor. This is exciting energy. It's the Wands. It's enthusiastic, an action plan on how to get yourself towards new success. This king has success written all over them and confident with it. So new information coming in, perhaps the change of something, a delay, something finishing, something brand new starting. So make sure you're not just focusing in one direction that you're going to miss that. Really stay awake for that, because we've got the King of Wands and the victory card together. That's big energy. It's success. It's enjoyment. It's enthusiastic. And you really stepping up into this leadership role, or somebody coming in with an exciting plan to get you moving forward. So, Erica, I hope that resonates. Thank you. Excuse me.
You okay?
I'm fine. Just have a drink.
Okay. Okay, my beautiful Erica. Let's see what we have here for you. Oops, that one flew across the room. Pardon me while I go pick it up. I think that's a definite card we're going to keep for sure. I always pick up the flyers. See what we've got here. Okay. All righty. Got some really good cards here, Erica. Wow. First of all, I think you're walking away from something that has left you feeling kind of out in the cold for a while. The Eight of Cups is that card of balance. Things are still slow moving, but you're deciding to walk away from something that isn't working for you. And maybe you're going to do that in the new year. You haven't done it yet. It's going to take time, one foot in front of the other. Like Anne always says, she's got these stepping stones. All you need to do is take the first step forward and it'll get you moving forward. This is the card of just, taking your time, making your plans and moving in a new direction that will benefit you better. You've been worried about something for a while with the Five of Cups. I think that's a Five of Cups. Yes. Five of Cups. And, getting lost in the past. This card's okay, but don't stay there. It'll bring you down. Okay. It's a downer. The card says, watch for the prize at the end. Okay. It's coming in. It's okay to look back, but don't stay there. It's what we call crying over spilt milk. Wipe it up, let it go. You're making a decision that what isn't working out, you're going to walk away from. Okay. It's going to work out in your favor because you've got the sun. And that's the best card in the deck. It's a new beginning. It's a fresh start. You have light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to have the freedom to do what you want and walk in your own light. Stand out in your own spotlight. This is your time to stand in the sun yourself. So by walking away from something here, making that decision could open something beautiful for you because you have the world, and the world is a brand new phase, the end of one and the beginning of a new one. And the world's at your feet. You're going to have all the available options to open doors of opportunity as you move through this new year because you're walking away from something that you realize no longer works. And it's going to bring you the Ten of Pentacles, happiness, fulfillment, security in finances, getting along in your social groups, your family groups, your chosen family, your soul pod. This is the card of making amends and making things right again. It's beautiful. So you've got some beautiful positive cards here, okay? With the sun, the world, and the Ten of Pentacles. All you have to do is realize this decision you make to walk away will bring you this happiness. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Erica. Thank you so much again for coming in and asking us for this reading. Damara says these readings sound like they're right in sync with the changing of the season. Yeah, and end of one phase, right? And the beginning of a new one. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. So, okay, guys. We don't have any more super chats here. I think that I'm beat for surrender because 20 rupees is only 30 cents. And that's happened before. And it could be, I don't know, could be confusion on their part. I don't know. But anyway, I did do the calculation and sent it out there, whether he's honest and comes back or not. It is what it is. And he obviously needed that message from Anna 9. He's got it. But his name is on my list now to watch. Okay. Elaine, my beautiful Elaine from France. What I need to know now, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday and Seasons. You too, sweetheart. Let's see what we've got here. What's happening right now? What do you need to know? All righty. 2:54. So it's almost 3:00. It's almost an hour, and do you believe that?
I know. How fast has that gone? Honestly.
Yeah, I know. So we're not going to be out here too long because Anne's still dealing with this cough.
My voice is getting tired now. I'll just have a little drink.
So we're going to finish up our our Helen, and so probably no more super chats. If you do a super chat from now after Helen, it'll go on the list for at the top of the list for next Sunday. Okay, that's how we do it. But I will be doing a reading. We'll do a couple of cards for Damar because she is our doorkeeper right now, and she's been in the room from the beginning. Tammy's not here. She's probably very busy with family and things. Okay, so Elaine is the last super chat for now because 3:00 it gives us our hour to be out here. Okay.
So Helene, you've got some fabulous cards here. So the question was, what do you need to know? High Priestess. Trust that intuition of yours. I bet that's really strong. Go within, find out information. Here she is, look, reading all these little books, gathering information, asking herself, is this what I would really, really like to do? What will make me happy? And going within, asking these questions, but also finding out information before making new commitments. And right beside that is the Eight of Coins. Attention to detail, dotting the I's, reading the small print, crossing the T's, taking care of all of that small print. So tiny little details can make a really big difference. So here you are doing your homework. You asked if you would do that. The Ace of Cups next. This is lovely. This is the start of loveliness. It's an ace. It's the start of the suit. It's the first card. The cups, emotions, happiness, joy, fulfillment. Absolutely lovely. If I had to sum this card up in one sentence, it would be the start of loveliness. So take your time, do your homework, take care of all those small details. Then in comes the start of loveliness, followed by the world, something brand new, something coming to a close, but the start of something new. Moving on, moving up, reason to celebrate, a job well done, and now advancement, success, and moving on to the next level. Next to the happiness and fulfillment card, it's looking absolutely lovely. So take your time, go within, consider, don't be in any rush, and please find out all the details. You need to know everything you need to know. You need to know everything there is to know. And then this fabulous new beginning coming in. Happiness, joy, fulfillment, moving on, moving up to the next level, finishing something and an exciting and really fulfilling new start. So Helene, I wish you well. Thank you for coming into the room and all the best to you. Thank you.
So she's already got an astrological reading because she's into doing the astrological chart. I'm not, and you're not. So it is, we would love to support you on that, and definitely we're in your end of the ring for that because we're interested in it. We just don't know enough about it.
I listen to astrology a lot, but I'm not an astrologer.
No, and neither am I. So when you do, let me know, okay? All right, let's see what I have for you here. What do you need to see, know, and expect right now? All righty. Oh, all right. Okay. Okay, so don't back down. Stand up for yourself. Defend yourself here. Okay, this is the Seven of Wands, promoting yourself, defending yourself, standing up for yourself. In your own integrity, in your own talents and gifts. Don't back down from that. You're starting this. You're planting your seeds, and you may be wondering why things don't happen right away, but they don't. And you have to be patient. This is the unnecessary worry card. He's either put out a proposal, a resume, an interview, some sort of an idea, and he's wondering, why am I not seeing the rewards or the return yet? It's patience. Okay, you'll see this. Everything takes time. But all of a sudden, something's going to end, and it's going to be a new beginning for you. You're going to be doing something here that you love to do, and you will be rebuilding a better, firmer foundation for you. Even if you start off, Elaine, passively, okay, on the side, like I started doing this on very passively while I still was running my business, doing, having my salon and my beauty business to set myself up. I had no idea. I mean, the first time I got paid some money, it was like maybe $75. And I was like over the moon, like, oh my God, and too, right? It was like, I got paid money for this because we love what we do. And we didn't have these huge expectations. We just love what we do. And and so something suddenly is going to happen here. There's going to be change for you coming in. And you're going to be subjected to making a lot of choices and decisions that could be a bit overwhelming for you, but you'll pick the right one. You're smart enough to know that everything that glitters isn't gold. And if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. you're a person who thinks about things. You take your time anyway. Okay, I see that with you. And this sudden change, you'll deal with it. Okay, I have no doubt. And at the end of the day, you're going to celebrate something here. Okay, this is the Three of Cups celebration. I mean, it could be celebration right now, which is obvious with the season and Christmas and all of that and parties and whatever. But this is, I'm looking at this as you celebrating something that you've accomplished and that you are really feeling great about. Okay. So yeah, I think that you're definitely going to do well at what you're setting yourself up for now. And I have to tell you, having been in business my whole life, right? My whole life. Um, you learn how to market yourself and what works and what doesn't work, right? And word of mouth is the best. I mean, I have people stop me all the time and say, "Where do you get your haircut?" And if I sent them to my daughter, they'd go, right? So we are a walking billboard ourselves. And you will market yourself once you get out there because you're good at what you do. Once you get out there, word of mouth is going to spread, just like it does here for Anne and I. You can see new people coming in all the time, or these, my our regular subscribers may say, "Oh, I'm going live. You need to go follow Anne and Brenda. They're out there. You might get a free reading, whatever the case is, right? If you stay in a room." So you're doing what you need to do. And I do think you're going to be successful at it. And I'm telling you right now, when you get your website set up, okay, I will gladly bring you out with me live and do a promo on you, okay? Or and if Anne's willing, the three of us could go out for an hour, and Anne and I would do maybe one or two card reading, and you would do the astrology part of it. What you would see, with the astrology, with say it's a Leo, whoever comes in, and you're going to say, well, right now your moon is here and your sun is there, and blah blah blah, which we don't do, and it's a murky situation in the company you work for. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just telling you, when the time comes and you're ready, I would love to promote you. Even if we went out and I did a podcast on you, on what astrology is about and what you know about it and stuff like that, that could help you too. That would be brilliant. Yeah. And I've done podcasts for people. And yeah, the only one I didn't do a podcast on was Anne here, and because we know each other so well, I pretty much know everything I need to ask her and more. So yeah, it wouldn't be fair. So yeah, so when you get yourself up and running, please do that. You've been very kind to me in the past, and I would love nothing more than and same with. I'm sure I speak for myself, but I speak for Anne too, because you're such a faithful follower of
Yeah,
both of us. And
absolutely.
and we would love to, even if we brought you out maybe once in a blue moon on our channel as a threesome out here, we could just do, and people would have to, whatever, we would work it out something here.
And
Okay.
Helene will know when the blue moon is because she's an astrologer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
My problem with astrology is my mother couldn't remember what time I was born. And
Yeah,
that's
I don't have my time.
and I don't have my time because she went in and it was she got sick and nobody could go in and see her or something. I don't know what the case was. And she was in there a long time with me. She hemorrhaged at 5 months with me, nearly lost me. And it was like a big blur. And when I was born, everybody, well, I'll tell you, when I was born, my grandparents quit drinking and quit drinking. They were heavy drinkers. And I remember seeing a picture of my Nana and saying to my mom, "Who's that lady? I don't know that." She said, "That's your Nana." I said, "She's huge. She's got to be 400 pounds." She said, "Yes, her and your grandpa used to drink. And the day they laid eyes on you at the hospital, they quit."
Oh, bless.
I've met another woman who had a drinking problem and we sat in a car and I drove her home and we talked and she quit. And I don't know what it is with me and people that have addictions, but they quit. So, I mean, I don't judge. I don't tell people how to live their lives. They should stop, do this or that. It's their life, right? But anyway, Elaine, I don't know the time. It's interesting that you don't either.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it was something that they did. Anyway, never mind.
Well, I even tried to get, because I knew the hospital, and the year and my name and everything, even
They
tried.
didn't always mark, they didn't always.
After a certain date, they just destroyed all those. And it was like, I don't know, maybe it was a year before I had tried to find it. They had dissolved all those birth charts. They didn't have them on their computers anymore. So
Oh,
I had someone do 3 charts on me. that I was involved in a spiritualist group, and she said, pick the one that you feel connects with you. So it was either 7:30 at night or it was midnight when I was born. I can't remember. So they always go back to midnight anyway. Like if you don't know the time, that's a general. I think they do if I'm
Yeah.
right. Uh, but I want to say it might have been 7:30 at night. But she went in like she was in there 2 days with me before I was finally. It was a touchy birth, but anyway, yeah. So I'm lucky to even be here, but I am, and I was the only girl in the family, the only granddaughter, so I was spoiled and got everything my way. It was wonderful. So listen, guys, we're going to do Damara. Let's pull a couple cards on Damara, and then we're shut down, okay? Right? The chat room's closed, and we're going to shut down. So pull a couple cards for Damara. She's in our room, and she's always here to support us.
Okay, so Damara, lovely to read for you. Thank you. 5 of coins. Focus on your strengths. Ask for any help if you need it. Know that you have enough. Know that you are enough. And know that all the resources are there for you. 4 of pencils, 4 of swords. Time to have a break, have a rest, take some time out, just step back. And it's in this time of rest and relaxation, when you get your head somewhere else, that the inspiration can find you. So this is about rest. It's about relaxation. It's about knowing that you have enough, knowing that you are enough. So take that time now. You will be amazed when you just step back. You will be open to so much inspiration, listening. You'll hear the whispers of your angels and the prompts from the universe, and be ready to be inspired. So I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Wow. Damara, you got this beautiful message. No matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out, that long road has a purpose. Hang on to your money, my darling. Be mindful, be frugal. Be miserly. Don't go out there and spend too much money because you feel obligated. You're pretty smart with your finances anyway. But this is a card of being mindful, and don't go out and buy any big ticket items just right now. You got the happy ever after card. You're going to have a great Christmas. You're going to have a great holiday season. I mean, you're going to be surrounded by those that mean more to you and you to them. Enjoy your season. It's beautiful. Well, guys, we're done now, and I myself would love to wish all of you guys a beautiful, happy, healthy, prosperous, and successful and safe Christmas. And we'll be back next Sunday after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year's. And as long as Anne doesn't have any plans, I don't seem to think I have any plans next Sunday. And you never know what's going to happen. But anyway, we truly love you. And I have that video I put out there that I do at the year end. Thank you, Jeff. Happy holidays to you too. Thank you again for coming in. And so have a great holiday season. As I say, play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And do things in moderation and be responsible, because that's what's important, right? And it's better to give than to receive without expectation. So there comes a time.
Wishing everybody all the best, sending wonderful love and happiness from Yorkshire in the UK, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Wishing everybody a wonderful, happy holiday season. I think that covers everybody, doesn't it?
Beautiful, it does. Okay, we'll see you next Sunday. As I say, the good Lord willing, we can be there. We will be there. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Lots of love and many blessings.